Good evening and welcome to Fantasy ChampMan Season 2, Gameweek 34. They are coming thick and fast, ready to finish the season. Evening to everybody in the chat and evening, as always, to my right-hand man, FPL Irons. Luke, how's it going, mate?
It's going very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Is it coming home? Is it coming home?
I don't think it is now. I think we're going home next game. I think we're about to go out. Yeah, I've not been overly impressed. I don't think anyone's been overly impressed. But people always say, don't they, that defence wins championships. So maybe we're going to get 7 clean sheets and win it, playing really boring. I'd be fine with that. I'd be all right.
What is it we keep calling it? Tournament football, isn't it? That's what our lads keep calling it. So
Tournament football, yeah. Let's go and get 4-1-0s like Spain did in 2010 and let's bring it home.
to be fair, I said it to someone today. Usually we try and play attacking football and end up playing this football. At least we're doing it intentionally now, so it could be a good sign. Evening to everybody in the chat. He's on your left, by the way, Mo. Not to me. He's on my right. Luke, talk us through those clean sheets, mate. As you are doing that, I'm going to finish my fajita.
You know. All right. Starting off with Blackburn Rovers, we have Westerveld, Berg, Adams, Curtis, and Lissow. A midfield 3 of De Boer, Dunn, and Lucas Neal. No spot for 2 guy. Attacking midfield, O'Brien, and up top, Bent and Janssen. For Aston Villa, Schmeichel, Hitzelsberger, Melberg, Alpai, and Barry. Hadji, Boateng, Thompson, and Hendry, and up top, Dublin and Angel. Chelsea, Cudicini, Holden, Russell, Kennedy, and Gallas. Zola on the right wing. Dalabona, Christensen, and Gronkiar. Johnson and Knight up top. Watford, Atmatsidis, Panayi, Galley, Vega, and Robinson. Tessem, Swannell, Vanatza, and Petkov. Helgeson and Smith up top. On to tweet number 2. Ipswich, Brannigan, Gunnarsson, Bramble, Haridason, Tariko and Craney as the wingbacks. Redknapp, Kumas, and Berkovic in midfield. Armstrong and Stewart up top. Bolton, Jaskalainen, DeVos, Hendry, and Shimika. Pitts and Gardner wingback. Sherwood and Wally in midfield. Pedersen in behind Ramberg and Wallace. Leeds, Robinson, Radaby, Woodgate, and Ferdinand. Kelly and Singh as our wingbacks. Bowyer and McPhail in midfield. Kuehl in behind Smith and Keane. Arsenal, Maniga, Lushny, Campbell, Van Bronckhorst, and Cole. Perez, Parla, Basadas, and Ljungberg. Bergkamp in behind Henry.
I'm going to marry
What the hell are you doing? Oh my god. I can't see you. Great. You aren't paying any attention to what I'm doing. You're doing some dodgy ASMR shit with a fucking fajita. Got Leicester. Flowers, Sinclair, Elliott, Taggart, and Delaney. Savage, Izzet, Wise, and Eady. Scowcroft in behind Akinbayi. Derby, Arison, Smith, Sigurdsson, Lescott, Elliott, and Naylor. Valakari, Burley, and Nicholson. Christie, and Ravanelli. City, Humwick, Mackin, Howie, Ritchie, McQuelkin. Torre, Flitcroft, Spring, and Tiato. Huckabee, and Wanchop. Everton, Eleutheropoulos, McAteer, Weir, Stubbs, Unsworth, and Naismith. Di Matteo, Schumacher, and GX in midfield. Cerritos and Campbell up top. Tweet number 4. Millwall, Ashwood, Corrigan, Bircham, Dolan, Livermore. Alexanderson, Eiffel, Cahill, Canay, Savarese, and Harris. Newcastle, Given, Watson, O'Brien, Dabazaz, and Quinn. Dyer, Madison, Hughes, and Bernard. Shearer and Olai'i. Sunderland, Sullivan, Haas, Issa, Varga, and Gray. Teal, McCann, Medina, and Kilban. Phillips up top with Libra. Charlton, Kiley, Sankofa, Walker, Todd, and Dinser, Davis, Hughes, and Wilcox, Yule, and Bartlett up top. Potter, Richard, Perry, Bunjevkovic, and Clark. Anderton, Davies, Selakovic, and Everington. Everson and Rebrov. Middlesbrough, Crossley, Atherton, Southgate, Pearce, Fester, Cepeda, Marinelli, Miller, Johnston, Rickard, and Boxic up top. And the final tweet was our quarter-final lineup for the Champions League. Manchester United have Barthez, Phil Neville, Roque Jr., Johnson, Sylvestre, Chadwick, Emerson, Scholes and Giggs, York and Van Nistelrooy. And the Bayern Munich team for a bit of fun. Oliver Kahn,
I
Marcus
saw who's playing
Bartle,
left mid. Thought that was quite nice.
yeah, Lisa Azu, Robert Kovac, Linker, Scholl, Deisler, Hammond, Roque Santa Cruz, Ibar and Figo. Lovely stuff that is.
Figo.
That's nice, isn't it? Figo, Roque Santa Cruz and Ibar.
Oh, it's lovely.
Unbelievable.
Lovely. Right then, let's have a little dip into the chat and see who's about. Now, before we say anything else, we've got to tell you that Captain is not with us tonight. R.I.P. He's been axed. Basically, Daddy Sable got in there and he said, "Look, mate, you haven't really been pulling your weight recently, so." Panda is in today having it. It's a little bit like work experience. There he is, look. Panda eating popcorn. Got GIF. GIF, what's a GIF? So Panda's there. We're all going to make him feel like he's doing a really good job, even if he's not. We're going to give him lots to do, if that's okay, Luke. And we're just going to keep asking him for our teams, asking him for the gash leg counter, all those things that that Captain would normally do seamlessly. We're going to see whether we miss him, actually. What are we going to do this week if we don't really miss Captain?
He doesn't do anything anyway. Let's not pretend that he does anything. It's all about me and you. Without us, there is no game. Simple as that. Simple as that.
That's why we're paid the big bucks, isn't it, mate?
That is exactly it.
That's why we're getting £500 a stream. Is that what you're getting?
A bit more for me.
Bastard. Anyway, let's have a look and see who's in the chat. Fantasy Connection. Who needs 11 when 10 makes it a challenge? Craig Kemp, I took a -8 for 10 players this week. Craig, I 100% have not been in your DMs this week. Remember, I told you that in your DMs. FPL George, stream struggling for me. Is it struggling for anyone else? If it is, I apologise. It's my potato internet running things tonight. As Phillips in the chat, evening all. Peter Carter, I always avoid Sandbach. No KFC there. Always do Kiel. I think somebody said that. I think it was Half Hour Fantasy Podcast saying they're going to Cornwall this weekend, which is bloody lovely. I love Cornwall. Calm Hayes, lads, I've had Johnny Cash in my head since listening last week. Oh, yeah, Calm. Literally, I was gutted you weren't here last week, mate, so I'm glad you're back this week. Calm Hayes, I won't pander to these demands. I love the fact that we're now in charge of Panda. All the shit he gives us, mate, we're now in charge of him.
Yeah, and then this is we've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this day. So you. I think he likes me.
Oh no, I think he likes you, but I think he really likes me. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know when you've got those little girls at school that like you, so they start punching you all the time. I think it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He pretends he absolutely despises everything about you because he's actually in love with you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Does it really well. Like he's got it down to a T. But I think that's what it is. Captain would be in the chat by now, by the way. Just saying, Panda. Calm Hayes, Cherno Sandbag, yeah. Tim Lum, I went to Donington last weekend and got muddy listening to live music again. Who are these pricks? That's it's not very nice, is it? I hope you had that one ready. That's what you just put. Are you able to see the stream?
Me?
Yeah. Did you see what you just put up on top of me?
Oh, yeah. He's better than Captain. Captain doesn't do this. He doesn't get involved.
Bit subject. That's true, actually. Captain's just in the background, isn't he?
I want Panda back next week.
FPL George, the stream's going to be pandemonium. I agree. By the way, Mr. Kemp, Martin, in the chat, I was on his pod this week.
Yeah?
Yeah. He asked me on his pod. I was like, oh, I don't know, mate. He was like, oh, please come on the pod. I was like, all right, fine. So I went on the pod and we're just talking about me and you, to be honest, mate.
You didn't give your expert advice?
No, shock horror. I was saying how worried I was about that because I'm really not very good this year. And he said, "Mate, don't worry about it." I went on, and he said, "Oh yeah, we've already done the expert advice pod. That was just a minute ago. So now you're on the pod now, just to talk about the stream and stuff." I was like, "Oh, that." In some ways, it made me feel better, and in other ways, it made me feel a bit like, "Oh."
That's so funny. Should we mention what we talked about earlier in a group chat with Fox and Kaza from Twitter?
What was that?
Where they were like, "Oh, I barely played this, missed all the deadlines. I'm having a terrible season," and they were like 250th, and you're 350th.
No, I'm
on
not.
the stream.
No, I'm not.
No,
Stop
what are you?
319.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Went up 80 places last week.
Oh.
On that note, Panda, no pressure, mate, but can you bring up our teams, please? Oh, not awful. Panda, can you get rid of our teams, please? Oh, better. Can you bring our teams back, please? Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? There we go. Lovely stuff. He's getting there. So, Luke, talk us through your moves this week, mate.
Yeah. League fucked me, as it did with everyone. I think that's. I don't think I was special in that. I had Tome, Doherty, and Carbone, and also had Sylvester and Veron, who we already knew they were out.
Yeah.
I took the risk on Tome. I thought, well, I might as well play him and hope that he does start. And it was just Arca missing out, but Tome does miss out. So I've got Hughes off the bench. The moves I made were Doherty, Carbone, and Petkov.
Yeah.
For Scowcroft, Alexanderson, and Tarico. So if those three outscore Petkov by 8 or more, then I've made my points back. So we'll see what happens. Last week I took a -12 that actually ended up making me 29 points. Well, 41, but 29-point profit. And if I'd done a -16 that I was considering, I would have actually made 36 extra points. So hits are definitely worth it on this game. So this week I've just gone, well, fuck it. I'm just going to keep taking hits.
That's a lie, by the way. Hits are only worth it if you do the right moves. I can attest to the fact hits do not always work.
I don't think I've messed up a hit so far this season, which is very much not like me in FPL, where I don't think I've ever gained anything from a hit. So at least I'm good at it in this.
Yeah, fair play. Well, I mean, my team was looking really good actually, until the leak showed me that the Chelsea boys weren't playing. So I had Melchior and I had Zendin, and I thought that was going to be quite good playing against Watford at home. But so I've taken. With just 15 minutes till kick-off, a quick reminder that FPL Mode and FPL Irons are live on our YouTube channel. Oh, and as it happens, supported by our Guru of Graphics FPL captain. That's obviously just a stop when they put out every week. They've stopped trying, haven't they? So I took out Zendon and took out Pedersen and brought in Shearer and Alexanderson. So I've got Doherty, Arca and Melchior on the bench. I've captain Phillips, and I've got Henry, Shearer and Phillips up top. I quite like that. Got a bit of money left in the bank to bring in some United boys soon as well. It's all right. It's not amazing, but could be a lot worse. You know, I've seen -8, -12s out there, and they're on 10 players, so could be worse, couldn't it?
I've seen some truly decimated teams.
Yeah. Pep Talk says, that's nothing, Irons. After the leak, I was missing Chadwick, Hegem, Viduka, Doherty, Desai and Ziga before the team sheets. I bet his bench still as well, though. Graham S. Evening, peasants. Good luck to you all. Catch me if you can. Yeah, who's top now? Someone's smashed it at the top, haven't they? Is it at the top?
Yeah, there were big moves last week. I know FPL Jord went from 1st down to 4th, so there were definitely some moves at the top. I don't know who it is at the top anymore. Oh, it was the guy. He wasn't in the Discord, doesn't come in the chat or anything. We found him on Twitter, didn't we? Everyone was talking to him like, how have you done this sort of thing? Like, how are you this good when you like don't take any notice of anyone talking about it? And that's probably why he's so good. He's not listening to all the bollocks. Just makes his own decisions, and he's clearly really good.
Oh. Graham S says it's me. There you are. He's in the chat tonight.
Oh, it's that geezer. Well done.
There was Did you see when Craig posted about me being on his pod? Did you see that guy saying who's Mode? He thought it was Benny Blanco doing the streams every week. Did you see that?
Who the fuck's Benny Blanco?
The one that
sounds
does
like a magician.
The one that does all the jokes every week. You know, he does all the jokes like the puns and all that kind of stuff. So they thought he was me. They thought I was him, and that I was on the stream every week. So when Craig Kemp said, "Oh yeah, we've got Mode on this week," he was like, "Why would you have Mode on?"
Oh, I've got him muted. I clearly don't like his jokes. So no, I don't.
Savage that is. God.
Sorry, Mr. Blanco.
Eric Onstad was missing 3 times United: Doherty, Hegem, Desai, and Petit. I took a -12 and got 10 starters. Oof. Graham S for 1 week only. Got to milk it. Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play. Luke has never been top, so you are a better man than he is. Oh God, sorry. Too early.
Actually hurts.
Too early.
Actually.
Too soon.
Oh.
Oh. Christopher C says he's the guy who basically takes Gary Delaney's jokes and reposts them. Jack Rodman.
I've got no idea. I've got him muted. But to be fair, I'm a nasty bastard. So if anybody tweets anything, I'll pretty much mute him.
Yeah. FPL George says, "See if you can beat my 1 week at the top, Graham." FPL George milked his week at the top. He did a bit actually, but then Luke would have. 100% would have. I would have. I'll have 1 week at the top this year. You wait.
But this is the thing though, is that it's unlikely I'm ever going to be top of any fantasy game ever. So I'm just 1 point off. 1 point.
Gaffer, mate. You never know.
I think my best in Gaffer, I got up to 4th at 1 point.
Did you?
But I was nowhere near the top. The people at the top were mental.
Yeah.
They were always like 200 points ahead from about game week 10. It was stupid.
It's a killer, isn't it? It's so much like that in a lot of games, though, isn't it? Where the ones that are at the top are so clear at the top.
Yeah, just like ridiculous. Yeah.
Did you see I had a little fan team win the other day?
Oh yeah, how much did you win?
Only 25 quid, but it was from a 90p bet. You know those like daily things they do. And my team, honestly, could not have been more perfect. I had Simon in goal, I had Laporte who scored, I had Forsberg as vice captain, I had Lewandowski as captain, both got 2 goals. I had Isak and I had Zielinski who both got assists. I was still 15. Did you win that? I was still 15, 20 points off top. No, I came 15th.
That's mad.
The guy that won it had Sarabia as captain.
Yeah, and this is the only time that when I won one of those, I think I did a £2.50 one. You know when United were playing Liverpool when you had the triple game week?
Yeah.
And I captained Firmino the day he got his brace.
I remember that, yeah.
So it's like, you've got to captain someone stupid because realistically, you know, if you captain Salah or you captain Trent and they do well, everybody else is going to have done the same. So I thought, no idiot's going to have captained Firmino, and then he got his 1 brace of the season. And I think I came 3rd, and I won a £50 ticket to something from like £1 or something. So I was quite happy.
Yeah, nice. Like one of those high roller tickets. FPL George says, I think we could quite easily see the leader change every week from now until the end. Could do. And actually, I mean, how brilliant is that? You think the last week of last season, it was like that, wasn't it, to see who was going to win it? So, and obviously, you know, it was always going to be disabled because he pays them a lot. But it was quite fun to see it.
It all came down to the final tweet, didn't it? Do you remember?
Yeah.
He needed, was it two bonus or more from Babiaro to win it? And then Babiaro, I think, got 2 or 3. So he won it, and he was at bloody Peppa Pig Land.
He was, yeah. God. Pep Talk. You had Isak, even though you don't know who he is. Well, I do now. That's the last time I ever admit to not knowing a bloody football player. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You can't. We spoke about it, didn't we, off off stream. It's just it's Football Manager and FIFA kids, isn't it? They know every single player going because they got them in a pack of FIFA cards.
I don't stand a chance anymore. Don't stand a chance. I'm old now.
No, but that's it. At the end of the day, if you've got a life and you've got kids, and also with Spanish football, we can't watch that here.
Yeah.
So unless you go out of your way to stream online a bit of Real Sociedad versus fucking Mallorca, you're not going to have seen it, are you? So
yeah,
I really don't think as a 32-year-old man with a kid and a life, it's too much of a problem that you've never seen Isaac before.
Well, I'm so old, mate, that unless I'm doing a puzzle with his face on, I'm not going to have a clue who he is.
That's it.
Terrible, isn't it? Yeah, Craig Kemp, who do you think will triple captain Chadwick in 37? Don't think I will.
I'm considering Nedved.
I thought you might be. I think I've got to own Nedved at some point this year. I've just got to. My favourite ever player playing for my team. I've got to, really, haven't I?
Yeah, you got to go for it. Like you said about Alan Smith
Exactly.
for ages, and then you didn't bloody get him.
Hey, I did say it about Jamie Redknapp though.
And that nearly went well.
Nearly. Duzatelli, evening gents. Big news in from the chocolate factory as Olympiacos are on the verge of sacking ChampMan legend Duzatelli. Probably a good move, to be fair. Luke's in talks to take over, actually.
Me or disabled?
Yeah, one of the two. Right, yeah, so Luke, what are we looking at today then? So we've got Man United obviously aren't playing this week, which is lovely. If Man United win, does that make a difference to the double and triple?
Big time. Yeah. So if Man United win, rather than getting a double game week in 36 and 37, we will get a single game week and then a triple game week.
So really, what's going to be better? One triple game week or two double game weeks?
What chips you got?
I've got triple captain and bench boost.
Probably for you, double, I'd assume.
That's what I was
because you got
thinking.
2 chips. But for me, I want triple game week because I've only got triple captain. So I would like to use that on a Man United player. But obviously, if somebody has, the free hit and the triple captain, you could use a triple captain in game week 36, and then in game week 37, you could free hit into triple Middlesbrough, triple Liverpool, and etc. etc. Yeah. You could get like the perfect double and triple game week team out, and also use your triple captain. So I'm very much hoping for a Man United win.
There's a tweet saying you're just a shit Mr. Captain, which I'm assuming is about Panda. Teams are starting to emerge across the country. Only 9 Premier League games this week, but we'll also be bringing you the action as it happens in the Man United versus Bayern Champions League quarter-final second leg. What was the score in the first leg?
Yes.
Cool. Jack Brockenshire, personally, I want the double-double because I was planning bench boost in 36. That's the biggest worry for me, is bench boost. Like, when the hell can you use bench boost in this game? Like, planning for a bench boost is horrific, isn't it?
Yeah, but planning for a bench boost in any game it's the worst chip going. So our mate Flapjack always said about using it in game week 1, didn't he, in FPL or any game? And I genuinely don't disagree with it. I think if there was where we had like Campwell 2 seasons ago. I think if there was an obvious Campwell, like let's say Gibbs White was all of a sudden playing behind the striker for Wolves, you could maybe just use your bench boost in game week 1 and get it done.
Yeah.
Because I think you end up making so many moves all for this one shitty little chip. It's not worth the time, is it?
Yeah.
He said that you should just get it done in game week 1, get 5, 6, 7 points or whatever, get it done, and never have to worry about it again.
Yeah, so it's a very good idea. What made you think of Gibbs White behind the striker at Wolves, by the way?
That's the best 4.5 million mid that I could find in FPL so far. I was like, he might play. He played for Swansea last year in that sort of role. He was kind of in behind the strikers, but yeah, the 4.5 million mids and 4 million defenders this year are not the one. We have not been blessed. Mark Noble's looking like a good option. He might get a pen at some
Yeah,
point.
he's 4.5, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mo Orbit, if you have bench boost, free hit, and wild card, what strategy would you go for? I try and use them all. I would. Do you know what I would do? I think. Oh, I mean, the one thing you could do is avoid getting Man United players and just use them in the. I don't know, but you're probably going to want them anyway, aren't you? So, bloody hell, it's a lot of
Yeah,
cards to our left, isn't it?
I'd wild card next week into a team that has a good bench boost for 36, then free hitting 37. I think that would make the most sense.
Yeah, so you're aiming to have a good squad for 36 and 38 from the wild card, and free hitting 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think using the wild card and then bench boosting straight after in this game is probably the best way. Even then, you're probably going to get screwed still anyway.
Oh, even then, even then you'll get fisted. But you got to just hope you don't.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, as most people do when they get fisted. Christopher C, to be honest, that's a very good point, Irons. 2 times 4.5 goalkeepers and find 3 playing cheap subs for game week 1. You've got me thinking. Yeah, just remember, it's not definitely going to work, but it is definitely a way of doing it.
Oh no, it definitely will. No, but it's one of those. The point I'm making is game week 1. Let's say you get between 6 and 10 points.
Yeah.
Rather than saving it and going and getting 15 to 20, but using a load of transfers and -4s and stuff to get to that 20, just use it instantly and fuck it off. No one will ever do it, but it probably is optimal. No one will do it, obviously, but I won't be doing.
No, I was going to say I'm unconvinced. Yeah, a few people are asking whether you reckon Duffy's going to come back to Brighton. Well, obviously he is coming back to Brighton, but be an option.
No, I watched a fair amount of Scottish football last year, and when Duffy went to Celtic, he was dog shit.
He was.
So no, the Brighton team are very good defensively, and Duffy's terrible on the ball, which doesn't suit Potter at all. You can't afford to have a player like Duffy on the ball when you've got at the moment, Veltman and White at the back and Dunk, who are so good on the ball. That would be such a downgrade. It's ridiculous.
I suppose with White going, in what's looking like is potentially gone now as well. What do you reckon? They'll play Veltman at the back?
I would assume if they don't sign anyone.
Yeah, they must sign someone. They're going to get 50 mil for Ben White.
But yeah, they probably should invest. But they've already still got Veltman right centre half. You've got Webster and Dunk, and you've still got Byrne as well. So you've still got four centre halves ahead of Duffy.
Yeovil legend he is, mate. Kickoff game week 34 is underway, and we're straight off to Ellen Road. Yeah, Yeovil legend, he got promoted with us to the Championship. On loan from Birmingham, I think, or Wigan, something like that. FPL George says he just opened his door to the takeaway driver as we were talking about fisting.
Did you invite him in?
Each their own. Craig Kemp, bench boost game week 1, only where you use 2 chips in same week. Effectively wildcard and bench boost in tandem. Yeah, I'm still not sure myself. Yeah, Christopher C saying they reckon he's going to use the Ben White money to get a good striker. If they get a good striker that can finish. First goal, Luke, what do you reckon?
That's exactly what I'd do. That's exactly what I'd do.
Vava, fuck off. Huge miss, straight from kickoff. Arsenal go on the attack, and Bergkamp finds Thierry Henry completely unmarked in the Leeds box, but the striker slices his effort wide from 6 yards out. Ooh.
Oh, that is unlucky for you.
It's all right. I'm used to it. It's not. I don't think it's luck anymore. I think the comms are aimed at me. I feel like there is a bit of
he's not even had a shot. He's not had a shot in game at all. They just made it up.
Mark Dorney's in the chat. Evening, lads. Ronald 9's in the chat. Evening, all. Evening to both of you. Sorry. Who are we going first goal scorer, mate?
I'm going to go for Berkovic at Ipswich.
I am going to go for... Is Savarese playing?
Yeah.
I'm going to go for... Savarese. Another one. Robinson launches the kick out upfield and Alan Smith heads it on for Kuehl, who rounds the keeper but smashes his effort into the side netting. Feels like we'll be seeing goals in this one today. Off to Portman Road, though, for our first goal of the day. You saw that before you said it, didn't you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. The beep came after I said it.
Not proud of you.
I only said Berkovic because I considered him instead of Alexanderson. So I was like, at least if I get it right, then I'll be annoyed, but also really clever.
Not angry, just disappointed, mate. Rory says the comms are 100% aimed at you. I've told you this many times. Well, if he's been chatting to James Alapran as well, then I'm in for a treat tonight. FPL Hescobo's on free hit tonight. Oh, you were close, Luke. You were close. Ipswich have gone 1-0 up on Bolton. Clean sheet wipeout for Bolton. Armstrong with the goal. Berkovic with the assist. Not bad from Armstrong, considering he's now doing it for Blackburn as well.
Smashing it.
Smashing it. Do you reckon he'll stay?
So that's the sort of player Brighton should be after. Proper baller. Big time baller.
Norwich making moves, aren't they?
Cool, yeah. Who's that?
Norwich.
Yeah, but they fucking have to. Their squad is not good enough.
With Buendia gone as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. And it doesn't look like they're going to get skipped back either. It was pretty much their best two players last season. So, harder league, their best two players gone. Looking tough for them.
Yeah, bless them. Berkovic could be a good player this year, hasn't
he? Yeah.
The home side take an early lead. Berkovic swings it across towards the back post, and Allen's stretch arm strong rises above Skimiker. Oh, bloody hell. Skimiker to put his side in front. Who has double Bolton defence? Oh, dear.
Got Gardner.
Yeah,
but
Gardner.
We don't have him. We don't have him for the clean sheets, do we?
No, exactly.
Basically a midfielder who gets clean sheet as a bonus.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Colm Hayes, double Bolton defence owners must feel like real Berksoviches.
You didn't need to add it. He made it good already.
Yeah, I know. Ronald9 reckons Gilmore's going on to Norwich on loan, though, isn't he? Yeah, good signing if he does.
That would be an incredible signing. Yeah. Incredible signing.
Spurs 0, Middlesbrough 0. Boxic almost has his side in front, getting his head on the end of a Miller free kick, but Chris Perry is on the line to block. Strong start from the visitors. David Strom mode, I'm in a mare here. Yeah, I know I got two names wrong. Oh, kill me. Jack Brockenshire, I have double Bolton defence. That's not very nice, is it, mate? John Shanley, brain fart mode activated, yeah. Not as bad as when we were drinking that night. No, that wasn't the worst night. The worst night was when I was bloody tired. Do you remember that? When my boy was ill and I was tired on the stream. Oh, God. Didn't know who I was.
I kept asking you questions and you just weren't there. You were like, what? So it hurt? And I'm like, mate, we're having a two-sided conversation. Like, you need to be able to respond. You were like, oh, did you ask me the question? Oh, no, I was asking someone else.
Oh, clean sheet wipeout at Ewood Park, and it has gone the way of the visitors. Aston Villa have gone 1-0 up after 6 minutes. Hadji with the goal. Olaf Melberg with the assist. That's the tip of the Melberg. Editor Armstrong, first goal of the day. He must be over the moon. Craig Kemp mode. Can't believe you didn't call him David Storm. I should have done, shouldn't I? Calm Hayes, drinking stream before the season ends. Do you know what? What have we got left? How many weeks?
Don't know.
Because
this is game week 34, so we got 4 more.
Ooh. That means the last stream is the last day of school before summer holidays for me.
The last day of school.
Seems appropriate, doesn't it? The away side are in front after a magnificent solo effort from Mustafa Hadji. The Moroccan picks it up from Melberg inside his own half and jinks his way through the Blackburn defence before drilling home. Take her boo, son. Take her boo. Tim Lum, 2 goals, 2 clean sheets gone. Thanks, game.
I know what we'll do. We'll do game week 36 if England have made the final.
Ooh.
Because that'll be the Thursday after the semi.
Pep talk. Good idea, Con. Got to get another one of those in before the end of the season. Maybe invite James on for it as well. Trying to get rid of you already, mate.
That's fine.
Um,
I fucking care.
Tim Lum reckons that Thursday's perfect because it'll be the last day of school for you as well. Oh, he scored! Newcastle have gone 1-0 up on Millwall. Oloye with the goal, Hughes with the assist. Oloye, Oloye, oi, oi, oi. Love him. He's my favourite player. Never owned him.
I think you could make a starting 11 of your favourite players that you've never been anywhere near in this game.
No, some of them I have. So, Nedved, Red
Like
Hat,
who?
Ola Oye, Alan Smith. I don't even know what Ola Oye's first name is. Is it David?
It's Derek.
Derek Ola Oye, what a name.
Got no idea what his name is.
And you know you need fantasy rehab when you're playing fantasy ChampMan. Not true. Yeah, Colm Hayes. Ola Oye, oi, oi, oi. Stephen Hughes puts in a low cross to the near post and Delapo, Ola Oye, is on hand to flick it past Ashwood. The goals are flying in now. Derek.
His name is Delapo.
FPL Cobbler joined just in time to see a Hughes assist and Ola Oye goal. You own both? Ooh. Ryan Nurse saw a few people get Hughes in on free hit, but nobody I saw has Ola Oye. Few people do in the chat by the sounds of things. Poster points, hi all, free hit for me this week. Always nice seeing the 2 best football pundits back on my telly. I've always said you're a nice bloke, Poster points. What a lovely bloke. Oh, Man United 0, Bayern Munich 0. A cagey start to this one with United having the away goal advantage from the first leg. Ruud van Nistelrooy looks lively and has already forced a decent save from Khan across to the Stadium of Light now, where the deadlock has been broken. Come on, Kevin.
We're about to get a captain done.
Yeah,
everybody's got Kevin.
I don't care. FPL Cobbler. Ola Oye's been sitting in my team for weeks. Yeah, I don't mind. I'll do a bit of a streaming. I'll do a bit of a drinking one on that Thursday though, because I don't think England are going to make it to the final. So I feel like you're saying that so you don't have to drink.
No, I'm doing it so that if I am having to drink, then I'll get to enjoy it.
That's fair enough. The final won't be on a Thursday, will it? It'll be on a Sunday, won't it?
Yeah, Sunday, yeah. Okay. But the semis are on a Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah,
that differential captain of mine, Kevin Phillips with the goal, McCann with the assist, Sunderland 1, Charlton 0. What is he, like 3% owned or something? God, what a captain return that is. Actually, we got stats.
I doubt it.
Captain would have had stats.
He would have.
Kevin Phillips.
Oh, we do have stats. Tyler sent them to me.
Oh. One job you had.
When you read out the Kevin goal, I'll come in straight after with the stats.
Okay, mate. Good idea. Good idea. Because then you get a whole minute, don't you?
That's it. That's it.
Clean sheet wipeout says, what is his EO? Tala Nadim's in the chat. Evening all. Evening, Tala. Was it ever in doubt? Gavin McCann cuts in from the right before chipping a delicate cross into the 6-yard box where Phillips rises highest to nod past Kylie. Captainers rejoice.
So, ownership. We got Van Nistelrooy, 59, Jaskalainen, 56, Zapata, 37, Doherty, 32, Phillips, 31, De Boer, 31. Then Gardner, Shearer, Petkov, Tome, Henry, Southgate, Beckham and Unsworth, all between 30 and 20. Captaincy, Van Nistelrooy, 40%. This is the highest I've seen on anyone all season because obviously there's so many dead teams. Kevin Phillips, 22%. Normally the obvious captain choice for the week is about 12 to 15. So pretty much every single active player is captain Phillips, so he means nothing.
He means nothing. Damien Delaney looks in form today. First going close with a free kick effort that clipped the bar. Then minutes later crossing at Izzet at the back post, whose header drifted inches wide. Over to Stamford Bridge now, where the ball is in the net. Mark Dorney says, you slag captain off, then pine for him when he's gone. Well, doesn't that just go to show you that it doesn't matter who's doing the graphics, we're going to give him shit?
We have 12 wildcards, 183 hits, 8 bench boosts, and 4 triple captains. 183 hits, wow. 2 triple captainers on Phillips, 1 on Henry, and 1 on Arca, despite us knowing he wasn't playing. 247 out for Van Nistelrooy, 227 out for Viduka, 128 out for Doherty, 332 in for Phillips, 177 for Shearer, and 124 for Kudicini.
Clean sheet wipeout. It's Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have gone 1-0 up on Watford. Gudjohnsen with the goal. Gronkjar with the assist. Abdul, can't believe 59% of the teams have the luxury of starting Rude. Yeah.
That's a good goal for the free hitters. I think if I was on a free hit, I think I probably would have gone Gudjohnsen, Shearer, and Phillips.
Yeah. Quite a quick start to start us off, mate. 14 minutes in, 5 goals.
Nice. We needed that. Had a lot of clean sheets recently, haven't we?
Yeah, really have. Well, you've been collecting most of them. Gronkjar dribbles past Panay and drills a dangerous cross into the Watford penalty area. Gudjohnsen takes a touch before rifling a shot that easily beats at Madzidis. The Chelsea reserves are on fire.
Yeah, I was trying to work that out. I was trying to ask in the Discord whether the fact that they're playing the reserves is actually helpful. Yeah. But apparently it isn't really that helpful because Watford still set up defensively, Chelsea still go out to attack sort of thing. So, yeah.
Kaz is saying, smile irons.
No.
You can if you want, mate. It's fine.
I will when I get a proper return, not a Phillips return.
God, you're never happy, you are. Never happy. Goal!
Oh, bollock.
Goal! Leeds have gone 1-0 up on Arsenal. Harry Kewell with the goal. Rio Ferdinand with the assist. I tell you what, we did say, didn't we? If there was a pair that was going to get a goal and an assist tonight, it's going to be Harry Kewell and Rio Ferdinand. How many times have they linked up this season? Countless.
That's like literally after last week's stream, I was like, oh, I might get a Leeds defender next week, and I was like, why does nobody own Rio Ferdinand? Because he seems to have done all right for points, and Luke was like, oh yeah, he just kind of solid along the season with lots of sixes, and I was like, yeah, he doesn't get attacking returns, does he? So there's no point getting him in. He's probably going to go and get a 12-pointer tonight now, isn't he?
Clean sheet wipeout saying Kuehl. Yeah, when you put your poll out earlier, mate, I wanted to put Harry Kuehl as captain, but you didn't give me a chance to, unfortunately. Mark Dorney, Ferdinand, my man. Man on podcast, Ferdinand assist. Yeah. Rio Ferdinand swings in a free kick and Harry Kuehl powers his header past Manninger to give his side the lead. The Leeds fans are going wild. They almost have one hand on the Premier League trophy. How early can they win it? They're 10 points clear already, but Man United have 2 games in hand. So that would be 4. So they only need to win, the next 2 and they've won it, haven't they?
Yeah, and this would be an issue for that triple game week.
Yeah.
Because then if Man United have the triple game week, it means they're still in the semi-final of the Champions League, but they wouldn't have the Premier League to win. So apparently then it can get a bit dodgy and it would then get to a point where we need to triple captain like Emerson or something.
By the way, Talis says that Arca triple captain as Phillips vice.
Ah. Boo.
Yeah. Man City 0, Everton 0. Quiet start to this one, but Teato almost puts his side in front with a curling free kick effort that clips the crossbar and goes out of play.
I think that Kuehl goal was probably good for the free hitters as well. I think the free hit, you probably would have gone Hughes, Kuehl, Scowcroft and maybe Teato. Probably, from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's such a shame about Arca, because obviously I've got Arca. That would have been a lovely fixture for him.
Yeah, I think Lots had that. Lots had Arca or Tome or even both. Yeah. I feel bad for the ones that had fucking both. Bloody hell. Sitting there all season waiting for Charlton at home.
Yeah, exactly. It's the problem with this game, though, isn't it? You wait for those nice fixtures, but then they so easily, rotate.
Yeah, that's what Sammy Hippie has done all season.
Yeah.
Seems to get dropped every single time they have a good game.
Manan Chipper says 4 returns on free hits so far. We have a goal. Leicester have gone 1-0 up on Derby after 19 minutes. Akinbaye with the goal. Savage with the assist. Strikers ending in YE seem to be having a good night. Hello, Oye. Akinbaye. Trying to think who else we could have. Kanye? As said, that the advice you gave him was take Kuehl out.
Well, he's not on his free hit. He's on his wild card. And after this week, Larson will be fit. So Kuehl will be going back to centre mid, where, as you know, he's been useless all season. So yeah, he might do all right this week, but he won't do well after. I was trying to be helpful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think the problem is, as is one of these blokes, that he'll go into your DMs and he'll say, give me loads of help. And when it goes right, he won't tell anybody. But when it goes wrong, he's all over it, unfortunately. Finally, they take the lead. Leicester have dominated the opening 20 minutes and Adi Akinbaye finally makes their dominance pay, getting his head on the end of a Robbie Savage cross. Don't go anywhere, though, because we have another goal. Oh, as said,
another goal there?
Mate. Oh, I'm assuming so.
See, this could be good. Because I told him to get rid of Kuehl for I said, you don't want Kuehl, you want Scowcroft. So if Scowcroft scores, that'd be nice.
I'd love it if Delaney
then I can shut him the fuck.
Delaney's my lad. I hope he gets something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Talon Adeem took out Akinbaye for Shearer.
Okay.
Could work out in the end. Oh, there you go, Luke. Scowcroft makes it 2-0 to Derby, to Leicester. Edie with the assist. Edie was feeling needy, so gave it to Scoey.
Oh, look at what he's literally just said. Look at what he's just said.
Ooh, keep giving me duff advice.
He just fucking scored. He didn't even know him either. He was like, who's Scowcroft? I was like, well, he played quite a lot of games in the Football League. Silly prick.
Red Arrow says, when is Black Box starting again? Yeah, good question. When's it starting again? When can I tell people what I'm doing for Scout as well? Jack Bone's insane. Oi, oi, Scoey, says Poster Points.
Look at him coming crawling back.
Less than 60 seconds after they score their first, they've doubled their lead. Edie wins possession and threads a through ball for Scowcroft, who rounds Arison and slots home. Derby looking a rush to be relegated. Disable says free hit people are loving life. They really are this week.
Yeah, if Chelsea and Man City hold on to their clean sheets, they're the ones I think I probably would have gone double City, double Chelsea, and only gone for back three. If they hold on, that'll go very nicely.
As said, first episode of Black Box will be the 12th of July. As says, Andy, you've been able to tell people whatever you want for like a month. Have I? I didn't know that. I've been keeping everything under wraps.
You're so professional.
I am. That's exactly it. It was a good sign, actually. Still trapped me.
Oh my God, fuck off, Rio. Fuck you.
Leeds have doubled their lead on Arsenal after 23 minutes. 2-0. Alan Smith with the goal. Rio Ferdinand with the assist. Ooh, could be a nice little 12 to 15 pointer for him already.
How has that happened? Has he had a return? Can anyone let me know if he's had an attacking return all season? That's mental. Fucking hell.
Jack Brockenshire, Mo, are you doing a Euros team reveal? Would be interested to see it. You talk about official or fan team? Let me know which one. I'll let you know. I'm struggling. I was supposed to be doing one with Az, an official one, but I'm struggling to find time to be able to do it. The fan team ones, I did my 18 fan team updates today. Honestly, took me like 2 hours. Oh, God. I mean, it got better as it went on because you don't care quite as much with the later ones, but the first couple took me so long. Another Rio Ferdinand free kick, another Leeds goal, this time Alan Smith, the grateful benefactor. Who needs Ian Hart? Give free kick and penalty duties to Rio.
What? What the fuck?
Well,
Why did nobody ask in the press conference who was on set pieces?
I mean, you should know.
If we'd known Rio was on, I'd have got him in.
You should know he's on set pieces.
It's
you
obvious.
Should know that. I know it. And I'm basically a casual now.
What do you mean, basically?
I've never admitted it before, but I think I am. David H. Chaps, what's your thoughts on how England should line up against Germany? I tell you what, we'll talk about that a little bit at halftime. I don't want to do it now because obviously we're thinking about ChampMan, but we'll talk about it a bit at halftime if you like. Oh, that will not be popular. Charlton have equalised against Sunderland. Bartlett with the goal. Fatty with the assist. Ooh. Boom Boom with the assist. I'm assuming people have Sunderland defenders still, even though Tome's not there. Gray and people like that. People have maybe.
Gray, Issa, Varga. It's unlikely, isn't it?
Sullivan.
Maybe. Yeah, I think Sullivan would be the only one.
Andrew Chaplin. Hola, friends. Hola. When I do the register at school, we always learn a new way of saying hello, like a new language. I can say hello in so many different languages now.
What's hello in Kenyan?
I'm not going to say anything. Very much against the run of play, but they all count. Fatty dances his way through the Sunderland defence before curling across towards the back post, where an unmarked Sean Bartlett nods home. Game on. No, I've got I can say it in Portuguese or Brazilian. Bom dia. I can say it in Norwegian. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. You sound like you're from Yorkshire. Hello.
Hello. Oh, nice cup of tea. Hello. Does Panda know that the ticker below Mode 9s isn't fully updated, says Tim Lum. Panda. Jesus. It's supposed to be professional. Can you update it, please? Jesus Christ.
Huh?
Luke, can you have a word, please?
Okay.
Man United
Ooh.
have gone 1-0 up on Bayern Munich. United take the lead and go 2-1 up on aggregate, with Roque Jr. smashing a header past Oliver Kahn from a pinpoint Giggs corner. Treble game week activated. Hype intensifies. Panda, by the way, I
Andy Jordan.
apologise. Panda, I apologise. I got a bit heated there. People in the chat rolled me up. I apologise. We love you, really. Keep it up.
Do you want to have a guess how many attacking returns Rio's got all season in 33 game weeks?
Including today?
No, before today.
1.
Correct. 1 goal.
Mate, I'm a master at this game.
You know everything there is to know about this game.
Literally do. Fantasy Connect some. Portuguese or Brazilian, yet teaching English is your calling. Why? They speak Portuguese in Brazil. Injury. Stefan Everson. Everson's picked up a groin injury and has hobbled off, with Quinton Fortune on to replace. Back to the action, though. This has been a goal fest so far today, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. Leicester or Sunderland?
Don't know. I don't know whether that implies that the game he's going to has been a goal fest or whether just in general it's been a goal fest. I'm going to go 1-1 at Ipswich Bolton.
Really?
Ricardo Gardner with the assist.
I'm going to go Kevin Phillips.
Oh, that'd be boring. No one gives a shit.
Thierry Henry would be nice, mine.
Yeah, I'd like an Arsenal goal to wipe out that Rio clean sheet, just so it doesn't really kill me.
Oh, clean sheet wipeout at Main Road. Man City have lost their clean sheet. Everton have gone 1-0 up. Cerritos with the goal. Campbell with the assist. Free hit is in the mud.
We need a Watford goal, and then at least they're just getting attacking returns.
Exactly. FPL captains in the chat. Oi, just popping in. Love to you all.
Who's that?
Don't know. Captain, but he spelt captain with a K.
Oh,
sounds a bit like a panda wannabe.
Yeah, it's got nothing on our boy.
There's only one panda, isn't there? Love you, panda. Have you ever watched Secret Life of Pets?
No.
If you watch the second one, at the end, there's a little video of the bunny, the evil bunny that's in it, and he sings about a panda. He's going, panda, panda. I always think of panda now. Campbell and Cerritos play, the feeling isn't mutual. Cheers, mate. Campbell and Cerritos play a neat 1-2 at the edge of the City box before the Salvadoran slots home to give his side the lead. These two love playing together.
Nice.
Oh, I got confused. Right. Did I get confused?
You did.
Good. But we're back.
Live?
We're back. Anyway, Ipswich 1, Bolton 0. The away side really should be level here. First, Gardner smashes the crossbar from a long-range effort. Then Pedersen misses an absolute sitter from a Wally cross. Bolton have had plenty of chances, but have yet to test Brannigan. Right. What's funny there is that they might have seen my old team and thought that I kept Pedersen. So the 3 Bolton players I would have owned were Gardner, Pedersen and Wally. So they are just out to get me, Luke. They are out to get me.
And have you got Brannigan in goal?
Yes.
So yet to test Brannigan, you're not getting any save points, prick. Nice. Your Bolton players aren't scoring and you're not even getting any save points for it, you bellend. That's in essence what the tweet might as well have been.
God. Ryan Nurse deliberately avoided Man City on free hit because I knew Cerritos and or Campbell were going to do well. And what do you know? Disallowed. Look, this is just all about me. Disallowed goal. Thierry Henry has the ball in the net, but the goal is disallowed after Dennis Bergkamp was deemed to be marginally offside. The Arsenal players surround the referee in protest. Ljungberg picks up a yellow card for his troubles.
care because that's quite cute.
I'm losing you a bit. Are you still there?
Are you?
Yeah, can you say it
Hello?
again, please?
No.
No. Rory says he owns Gardner, Wally, and Brannigan.
Okay.
Half Hour Fantasy Podcast. Simmons Cider Room Service, guys. Lovely. Living the dream here. Like it. Huge miss. Alan Shearer, you simply have to score there. Hughes tears into the box and lays a neat back heel to his striker, but Shearer panics and blazes it over the bar. That's his third effort already, none on target. Right, the last 3 tweets have been about all the players I own not doing very well. Fantasy Connect Son with Mode Spud data package. Scouts live stream. They did my data. Oh god, is it all gone now? Hello? Hello? I updated. I've now got 12 gigs a month. Don't know what to do with myself. So much data. You're moving your eyes, Luke, so I know you're not frozen. Blackburn 0, Aston Villa 1. Angel almost doubles the visitors' lead, but an acrobatic save from Vesterveld denies the Villa striker. Back to Filbert Street, where we have a third goal to report. Luke, it's not going to work. Not going to work. What a random position, a bit like... Oh, God. Darren Fox, frozen face. There he is. There's the Madonna man I fell in love with. Duzatelli. It was the hot dog stand. They surrounded the hot dog stand. What's this?
You froze as you were saying who Arsenal was surrounding or something. The Arsenal players surrounding, then you broke.
The
People
referee.
are saying they'll never know who they were.
And Ljungberg picked up a yellow card for his troubles. Oh, dearie me, dearie me. Derby. 3-0 down to Leicester after 35 minutes. Akinbaye with the goal. Scowcroft with the assist. Scowcroft is pulling back the years he is at the moment.
He's doing well.
Fantasy Connect, son. Another Scowcroft goal and Irons will be tapped up by Az.
I already have been. I'll turn them down.
Unless we have a different definition for tapped up, I don't think so. Bit of an awkward silence here, Luke. All right. Oh, he's frozen again. He's trying. Look, he's gonna laugh in a minute, so it's all good. Yeah, look, there he is. Akinbaye bags his second and Leicester's third after some neat interplay with Scowcroft ends with the Nigerian calmly slotting it past Arison. Absolute demolition job here. What's upsetting me is that they might tap you up and they might get rid of me in the process. Like it's kind of like a one in, one out.
Okay.
Khaled Hisham, can Dennis Wise and Delaney do anything? Apparently not, mate. I've got Delaney, so I would love that as well. FPL Cobbler. Can Dennis... Derby saying Akinbaye to the Premiership. Yep. Ronald Nine's looking forward to your FPL Wire cameo, Luke. One of his favourite pods. Oh! Man City have equalised against Everton. Richie with the goal. Tiato with the assist. I'm assuming loads of people got Richie into their teams this week. If not, why not?
So, if Shearer scores now, then I think the main front seven from the three hitters have all returned now.
Yeah. People are saying it should be 3-0 on the graphics for Leicester. Panda.
Fuck it, this is amateur hour, isn't it?
He's desperately trying to find the button. He's like, shit.
It's gonna come up saying 30-0 in a minute.
It's all right, mate. Just do it at half-time. Don't worry your pretty little face. Just get on the chat to disable.
Yeah, don't worry.
Just message disable.
Don't.
There he is. He's done it. He's in it. There we go. Tiasso swings in a free kick from the edge of the Everton box, and Paul Ritchie rises highest to loop his head over Eleftheropoulos.
Could you imagine if Panda did the only job he's sitting there waiting to do? Be impressive, wouldn't it?
Rory, Leicester's 3-0 Panda. Oh dear. Did I tell you I had my jab last week? Did I tell you about that? Did I tell you about my lip?
No.
It like drooped for like 5-6 days. Yeah, you can get 1 in 10,000 people get like partial face like droopiness or whatever. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Leicester 4-0 up on Derby after 39 minutes. Dennis Wise with the goal. Taggart with the assist. What are you fucking laughing at?
Is that the scientific wording for it? You could get partial face droopiness.
Yeah, you can. PFD, mate. It's a serious condition.
Oh, if you'd said that, I would have understood what you're on about.
PFD, partial face. Oh, dear God. Duzatelli, PFD. It is PFD, partial faced droopiness. God. Got Delaney, and that's it. Looks like every other Leicester player is doing something. You got Scowcroft this week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ryan Nurse, Leicester have a very big lead thanks to a very, very small man. Was my switch from Akinbaye to Shearer the wrong move? Close. Boxic almost gives his side the lead after a neat 1-2 with Rickard, but his smashing drive is well saved by Tota. You right there? We're still on?
It's going to be fun at half time when we're trying to have a conversation.
Usually is. Tim Lum, I only have Delaney. Thought about Scowcroft. I didn't think about Scowcroft. Pep talk. They aren't supposed to inject it in your face mode. Where did you have it done? Just in Yeovil. What did you have? You had yours, didn't you? What did you have?
Yeah. Pfizer.
Yeah, I had Pfizer. Is that your laptop making a noise or mine?
Yours. Panda sent you a message in the comments. He said, use the virtual screen rather than screen share. See if that helps.
I can't do it right now, unfortunately. Leeds have extended their lead on Arsenal. They are 3-0 up. Robbie Keane with the goal. Kelly with the assist.
I'm happy for you to stop presenting if you want, Andy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier said than done.
That's fine.
Right. Okay. So I have stopped presenting.
Cool. See if that helps.
Now what do I do?
Oh, that's it. That just means that I can't see it.
Oh, right. Okay.
I'm saying completely just take it off. It's fine. I can't see your face, but it might help you out.
Pires clears the ball out from a corner, but it only goes as far as Kelly, who smashes it back into the box for Keane to finish in style with a cheeky back heel. Almost half time, but we have a penalty to squeeze in before the break. Could be Phillips.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who the big penalty takers would be.
Salakovic.
The people. So you've got. Trying to think who people give a shit about. That's the problem.
Who takes Watford's? That'd be nice.
Petkov.
I'm going to go for Salakovic.
I am going to go for Chelsea, but I don't know who will be taking them right now.
No.
Good Johnson, maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say Good Johnson. Could be
Oh, no,
Shearer.
Zola's on the pitch.
Could be Shearer. Oh, yeah, could be Jamie Redknapp. Penalty to Leicester. Scowcroft is dragged down in the box by a visibly frustrated Jolien Lescott, and the referee immediately points to the spot. Muzzy Is-It steps up. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I don't know if... I was speaking to FPL Graphics, and he was saying I need to make some changes. And I think he brought in Is-It and Scowcroft.
Nice.
That would be very nice.
Panda's just put a penalty in the Sunderland game. Chris F. Oh God, if it's Rio. Would have loved that.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Goal?
Oh, it'd be nice if it was.
Yeah, never in doubt. Leicester have gone 5-0 up before half-time. Is-It with the goal, Scowcroft with the assist. Loving life, mate.
Can't believe I didn't captain him. So obvious.
So obvious. Tim Lum, fucking hell, Leicester. Yeah, I agree. 5-0. Is that the most goals we've had by one team in the first half this year?
I would assume so.
I'd
assume it's the most by anyone.
Yeah.
I'd assume it's the most by anyone in a half. Do you remember we had that half with Liverpool where they had, was it Charlton got a man sent off or something? Then Liverpool went mental. I think they might have scored 5 or 6 in a half.
Mad. Adam Brown, Scowcroft is my vice-captain, changed from Phillips just before the deadline. Leicester 5, Derby 0, 5-0. Is-It makes no mistake and smashes the penalty in the bottom corner. Surely he could have offered it to Akinbaye for the hat-trick. He could be on for a record here today. Oh dear.
What is the record? Have we had anyone score 7? I know we've had 6s.
Not sure actually. Patrick Lawson was on about 8 players this week before I discovered I still had a free hit. Season saved. How are our teams looking, Luke? Should we have a look? See if Captain can bring them up for us during half time.
See if Captain can.
Panda can, sorry. But before that, Luke, because Panda's desperately trying to find the button, can you talk us through those half-time scores?
Blackburn 0, Aston Villa 1. Actually, I've heard people are upset that I don't give it enough oomph at half time when I give the score, so I'll be a bit showbiz about it. Chelsea 1, Watford 0, Ipswich 1, Bolton 0, Leeds 3, Arsenal 0, Leicester 5, Derby 0, Man City 1, Everton 1, Millwall 0, Newcastle 1, Sunderland 1, Charlton 1, Spurs 0, Middlesbrough 0. And in the Champions League quarter-final, it's Man United 1, Bayern Munich 0.
God, you're good. Right, everybody in the chat, you can drop us some questions now then. Hey, there's the teams. I got 2 clean sheets and 1 captain goal. think that's it. What a first half of football. Goals galore. Get the kettle on, grab a beer. We've another 45 minutes to come. So, Luke, you've got what? 4 clean sheets? No, 3 clean sheets. Scowcroft, 2 assists and a goal. Phillips' goal. I think that's it.
That's right. I'll take that.
So Luke, before we do anything else, mate, how do you think we're going to line up against Germany? What do you reckon? How do you feel like that game's going to go?
Did you see the Gary Neville one?
Yeah, 5 at the back, 2 defensive.
He put 5 at the back, Rice and Phillips. It's just not. As much as I'm happy, as we said earlier, tournament football. Let's win games. It doesn't matter how we can't play like that. That is just ridiculous. I like the way we've set up. I think the personnel is completely fine. I don't know what we can change, because I think at the end of the day, the way we're playing is now just going to be the way we're playing. I don't think you could instantly just go, all right, Sancho comes in for Saka, Foden comes in for Grealish, and things will change. I just think this is how England are set up to play at this tournament now. So it's just going to be much of the same, isn't it? At the end of the day, I think I'd like Bellingham to come in for Phillips or Rice, whatever way round he wants to go with it. I'd like to see Sancho get a few more minutes. But other than that, I think, to be honest, the other day was probably, the first half anyway, was probably the best we played all tournament.
Yeah. I think he'll just do, I think he'll have Pickford, Stones, Maguire, and then Shaw and Walker still. And then I think he'll have Rice, Phillips, Mount. And then I think he'll play Grealish on the left, Sterling on the right, and Kane up top.
Yeah, we won't have Mount though, will we?
Oh, is he still not back? I just assumed he'd be back for some reason.
No, so that's why I think he'll keep it.
Grealish in the middle, exactly Saka on the left.
Maybe. This is the thing though. They played Saka, and he was man of the match. But I now think he'll probably be the only one that's dropped. Yeah. I think they'll probably get rid of him for Foden, won't they? And I think that'll be the only change. But whatever.
Tim Lum,
it's not going to be inspiring.
No. And very quickly, by the way, Panda, great job on the first half. Keep it going, mate. Tim Lum, what band or artist would you most like to see live?
Which who?
Which band or artist would you most like to see live?
Do I have to look cool?
No.
Oh, Robbie Williams. I'm not even joking. I fucking love Robbie.
Good God. I've seen quite a few of the bands that I would want to see live. I'd love to see Royal Blood live. I haven't seen them live, and I'd love to see them. I'm also a massive Def Leppard fan, so if they manage to be live again, I'd love to see that.
It's very different.
Yeah, very different. Abdul says round of 16 prediction, lads. Don't think there's going to be many shots. I think I'm probably going for most of the favourites. I think England will beat Germany. I'm going to say that now. I think we'll beat them 1-0 or on pens or something like that. I think Belgium will beat Portugal. They're probably the only shocks, really, aren't they? What do you think, Luke?
Yeah, I'd be going Denmark, Italy, Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, France, Germany, Sweden.
So you're going Germany?
Yeah, I think they got too much for us. I think we'll struggle with the way they play.
It's interesting.
I
don't know how good Germany are. Yes, they destroyed Portugal, but it's like Portugal seem to be ripped to shreds some week. I'm not sure.
It's more that it's harder for us to transition from the group we've been in to where we will now need to be against Germany. Whereas they've come out of quite a tough group, so they're kind of like up for it for full-on battles. Whereas we've kind of coasted. Really, we've kind of just not really gone for it. Like we've gone 1-0 up in 2 games, couldn't score against Scotland, and then kind of just sat back.
Interesting. I think we've got perfect system to play against Germany perfectly. Personally, I think we're going to look a lot like Hungary did. as long as you're sitting back and you don't let the opposition come at you. Whereas you look at Portugal, they leave so much room, don't they? Like genuinely against
Mm,
France, against Germany, they leave so much room. And the only game I've
yeah.
watched Germany where they looked any good was against Portugal. And honestly, teams find it easy to look good against Portugal for some reason at the moment. And I genuinely think it could be. I think we could have them. I don't. I'm not confident, but I think that's the way it will go. But um, it's going to be interesting to see. It's so hard because you've got like I'm looking at setting up all these teams and stuff, and somebody else asked just a minute ago. I can't remember who it was saying what team should you target. It's really tough actually. Netherlands, you're all over the Netherlands because they've got a nice group and they've got some players that are obviously playing well and they're fairly cheap. Um, I found it bloody hard, especially on fan team, not to pick Swedish players. Like Forsberg is so cheap, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
if you need a cheap guy that's going to play in week one, that's got a nice fixture, he's brilliant. Italy, I think, got a lovely fixture to start with against Austria, but I don't see them as favourites to get the finals. Everybody else does. I don't know why. I think that I honestly think Belgium are my favourites to get there on that side. I think
What
between
on that side?
between them and France for me. Everybody keeps saying that Italy are gonna beat Belgium in the next round, but we haven't seen Belgium at their best yet. They didn't have De Bruyne. When they did finally bring De Bruyne on against Denmark, they were brilliant. Then in the next game, they had De Bruyne and Hazard, but it was like one of those kind of they weren't playing their proper team kind of thing, and it was just I honestly feel like these kind of teams, the ones that start slow that build up as they go, are the ones you need to be worried about. Whereas I feel like Italy have shown too much too quick. Although they've looked good, how often does it happen that the team that looks good the whole way through wins it? Like it doesn't always happen like that, does it?
I'd be back in Italy all day long on that side, all day long.
Yeah,
I just think they're too good.
we'll see. It will be interesting. I just think it's too easy. Like, do you remember what I said on the stream, wasn't it? When everybody kept telling me who's going to be the team that's going to disappoint, and I kept saying Portugal because I said the expectations are so high for Portugal that anything they do is going to be a disappointment, and they could go out in the round of 16.
Yeah, they definitely needed to come second. They
Yeah,
needed to come second in that group because I think now, despite the fact Germany haven't won that group, they've got the easier run to the final, haven't they? Obviously, I think for me, my semi-finals would be France, Italy, and then Germany, Denmark would be my semis.
Denmark. You think
I like
Denmark are going to
Denmark.
go that way? Do you?
Yeah, well, they'd have beat Finland easily if someone didn't nearly die on the pitch, and then they battered Belgium. They battered Belgium, just couldn't put the ball in the net. I think they've been one of the better teams in the tournament and somehow lost 2 games and won one. But yeah, that would be mine. I don't know what odds I could get on that quartet, but I think it's just what I think.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, but then that's the thing. That's the beauty of football, isn't it? Is we all got different ideas. Um, right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. People are saying Mount is back, by the way. If he is, then he'll definitely play. But if he isn't, I'd love to see someone like Bellingham. But I think they'll probably play Grealish in the middle and then Saka or Foden out wide.
Yeah, it's whether he's able to play because he's been in. I think he's in like isolation until very close to the game. So it's like, is he fully fit if he's not been properly training, etc., etc.
Yeah. Patrick Lawson, I've asked this 4 weeks in a row with no answer, but what is your favourite type of pencil sharpener? There is a reason we are not answering that question. um, Watch the short one. Saw Royal Blood at the Eden Project of all places. Incredible stuff. I love Royal Blood. Literally, their first album I'd listened to so many times on Spotify. It was unbelievable. Tim Lum saw Def Leppard at Download. They were good fun. Yeah, I loved their first couple of albums. My dad got me into them. Billy Hadaway, if you could visit any country in the world that you've never been to, where would you go? I think we've answered this before, but what would you say?
I've done most of Europe that I want to do. I think the one in Europe that I'd like to do, I still haven't done, is Iceland. I'd very much like to visit Iceland. But then on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, I'd love to go to New Zealand. Looks lovely.
Nice. I haven't been to South America. I'd love to go to South America at some point.
Yeah.
Somewhere around the Amazon rainforest would be amazing. Amazing.
Mhm.
And then I'd also love to do, like you just said, go the other way. And I'd love to go to Japan. I've been to Malaysia, went there on my honeymoon, but I'd love to go to Japan. I'd just love to see that kind of that culture. And India's another place as well. It's just
Yeah.
so different, isn't it? I'd love to go to just places that are
Mm.
different. It'd be awesome. Um,
Yeah, I don't know whether India's too much of a culture shock though. I remember
it is big
one of
time,
my
isn't it? Though.
friends one of my friends when I came back from uni one summer, and one of my friends, I saw them at the pub and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to India in 2 days' time," and I was like, "Oh cool." I was like, "How long are you going for?" "Oh, I'm going traveling. I've got. I think I'll be out there for 6 months." Okay. I then went to the pub the next Friday. They'd already gone to India and come back, and I saw them.
Bloody hell.
They went out there. They went out there and they bought themselves. They were like, "I'm not going to completely slum it. I'll go like middle of the road hotels, like 3-4 star, like okay stuff." And they were like, it was so bad in comparison to what we're used to that I was just like, I can't deal with it. I came home, and what they did, that all that money they were going to use traveling for 6 months, they'd quit their job and everything. They went to Las Vegas for 4 days.
God.
That's what they could afford with 6 months traveling money. I was like, surely you could have done like Europe or like Africa or Asia or something, like Australia, whatever it may be, not just a 4-day holiday in Las Vegas. I was like, that seems a bit of a waste.
Oh, clean sheet wipeout. Royal Blood were exceptional supporting the Foos. You need to see them for sure, Andy. Yeah, I went to go see Muse at Wembley. They were incredible, but they were supported by White Lies and Biffy Clyro. So watching Biffy Clyro just supporting someone was incredible. Um, Lots of people saying who they think is going to win in those matchups. Um, Some yellow cards to update you on from the first half. Kevin Campbell, Gray, Anderton, Radaby, Taggart have all gone in the referee's book. Christensen has picked up an injury and was replaced by Joe Keenan. Straight to White Hart Lane now, where we finally have a goal.
I think most would prefer a Middlesbrough goal here.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a Spurs goal.
Oh, you want a Spurs goal? Who have you got for Spurs?
No one.
Oh, but you don't have Middlesbrough either.
No.
Ah, got you.
Um,
I've got Boxic, Zepeda, and I've got Southgate. So I'd like Boxic goal, Zepeda assist, no clean sheet wipeout. I think it'll go near.
Joe Finley Ballas says, have you guys ever been to Africa? I have never been to Africa. I'd love to, but no, I've never been. Oh, no,
No.
that's a lie. That's a lie. I've been to... Oh! Spurs have gone 1-0 up. Salakovic with the goal. Etherington with the assist. Now, that is a lie. I have been to Africa. I've been to Egypt. And Tunisia.
How did you forget that?
I don't know. I was thinking, like, my friends a couple of years ago went on safari. And I was thinking, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like Tunisia and Egypt are proper Africa, does it? Because it's quite North Africa, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It's not far down enough. The Africa.
Exactly. Yeah. Not proper
Fair
Africa. Clean Sheet Wipeout says, Mon the Biff, what band? Yeah, I know. By the way, if anybody's into music, you need to chat to Korf. Korf he used to go travelling with bands and stuff. And
Really?
yeah, and it turns out that,
that.
because I used to love Lost Prophets,
Yeah.
which we're not allowed to talk about now. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I went to go and watch them in Southampton when I was at uni. So what was that? Like 2010, somewhere around there. And it turns out he was there, so he was helping the band, and
Oh
yeah,
really?
he doesn't tell a lot of people he was helping that band. Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say you
uh,
wouldn't know. No.
FPL Thomas, good to see Andy appear on the Man On podcast. Yeah, no, loved it. Craig's a great guy. Yeah, no. So yeah, so he used to support bands, but he loves his music. He's so into it. But yeah, so if anybody wants to chat music, literally drop into his DMs because he's all over it.
He also used to help Rolf Harris, didn't he?
And and Gary Glitter.
Oh,
Yeah. Spurs fans flying out of the traps in the second half with Etherington speeding down the wing and looping across into the box. Selakovic controls on his chest before smashing one into the top corner. Close. Newcastle have also started the second half well, winning a free kick at the edge of the Millwall box, which Quinn delivers to the back post. Shearer gets his head on it and connects well, but again misses the target. Yeah, it's such a shame about Lost Prophets. Like, seriously, because I genuinely loved Lost Prophets. Like, their music was brilliant.
yeah.
Clean Sheet Wipeout says, awkward mention of Prophets. Hold on, Andy. We would have been at the same gig as I was there at the Southampton Guildhall too. Yeah, probably. It's just when they brought out their album, can't remember their second album, third album, I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, it was around 2010. Colm Hayes, Mode needs to get himself the Ethernet cable that Selakovic used. Adam Brown, feel very sorry for the other members of Lost Prophets. Yeah, I know. Oh. Ipswich, clean sheet wipeout. Bolton have equalised in the 49th minute. Goal scorer, that player I sold this week, Enric Pedersen, assist none.
Double clean sheet wipeout for me.
Yeah, that's a player I sold and I got Brannigan in goal. Sold him for Shearer though, made sense. Ryan Nurse, apparently they formed a new band afterwards. AD Tour, can't they just get another singer and change their name? No. Although Tim Lum says they did change their name and got a new singer, and they had a nice reception when they were singing live. Poster Point says, what cars do you two drive? I've always wondered. Go on in, Luke.
You can read the message first.
Ipswich 1, Bolton 1. Wally launches onto the one into the box from distance, and Pedersen smashes it first time at goal. Brannigan saves the initial shot, but the Bolton striker is on hand to finish at the second attempt. Clean sheets are overrated anyway.
We have two cars. We have one nice car and then one run around, depending on if we need two. So I've got my old Vauxhall Astra that I've had since I was like 20, just in case we need both cars. If I'm like going to the dump or whatever, go and take a load of shit in the car and throw it away. But then we've got an Audi A3 as well.
Hello.
It's a nice car.
Hello. I've got a VW Passat. Do you know what? I bloody love it. Oh, there it is! There it is! Clean sheet wipeout for Leeds. Arsenal have scored to make it a little less embarrassing. Thierry Henry with the goal, Freddie Ljungberg with the assist. Yes!
I love that. That's class.
Cal says, could be worse, Mode. I used to get told I looked like Ian Watkins all the time as a teenager. Do you know, one of my exes, her uncle used to manage Lost Prophets back in the day when they were like not that big. And when they made it big, apparently they went to the school reunion and he was telling everybody that he was the manager of Lost Prophets. And like, yeah, I'm really close with all the lads. We do everything together and all this kind of stuff.
Not everything.
And then the next school reunion, everybody was like, so how's it going? He was like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. Like, he didn't say anything. It's like, I bet you didn't say anything. Death, taxes, and Thierry Henry scoring when FPL FOMO is on comms. Ljungberg tries a speculative effort from distance, which careens off Henry and flies into the opposite corner. Hold on. Is the linesman flagging?
No, I think you'll be fine. It's Rory on comms. If they take, oh no!
I got so excited.
I don't know what you're doing. I can't see your face.
I got so excited as well.
I think I'm hopeful you'll be all right. They wouldn't do that to you.
VAR check's just gone up in the corner of our screen.
Oh, fuck.
No, just scratching his head. When I tweet a goal, it's a goal, even for Henri. Moving on to the Stadium of Light. Breathe. Breathe. Oh, if only they had VAR when Henri scored all his goals, eh, Rory? Didn't even score a goal that day, actually, did he? Stephen Hamilton,
No,
haven't
just
been tuning in this much this week. What's going on at Leicester? They're winning 5-0, mate.
what we saying? Phillips again?
Yeah, I reckon so. Imagine a Charlton goal. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I'd be alright. I'd prefer a Charlton goal from Hughes. That'd be lovely.
FPL cobbler, Varson Wenger. It is a Sunderland goal, and it is the man that everybody wanted to score. Medina with the goal. Assist, though, none. not what people wanted to see. I've just seen Billy Hadaway said Lost Profits should have changed their name to Pedo Kennedy. Shout out to the in-betweeners. God, Pedo Kennedy. Just helping with the lactic acid build-up.
God. I feel like every school had one of them that you were a bit like, you're a bit dodgy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad
Are
that we
you the
both,
dodgy
I'm
one?
glad that we both went silent then.
Are you the dodgy one?
I hope not. Sunderland retake the lead. Libra shoots from distance and Kylie does well to make the save, but Nicholas Medina is on hand to finish the job. I know it's not Kevin. We need to talk about Kevin. Have you ever watched that film?
Maybe if you name the film.
That's what the film's called. We need to talk about Kevin.
Then no.
You need to watch it.
No, I won't.
Abdul, what the fuck are Blackburn doing? Yeah, were they supposed to be doing well this week?
Yes, I think they were the highest scorers across the sim.
Were they? Oh,
I think
bloody
so.
hell. Leicester's taking all their goals in, are they?
Yeah, I think Leicester were maybe like 1.5, 2 goals. And then Blackburn went near a 3.
Clean sheet wipeout, says frustrating Libra didn't score. Post, Matty Etherington almost cuts it puts his side 2 up with a cracking effort that clips the post and trickles out of play. Spurs are well on top here. We haven't said that too often this season. Dan Parsons, if you think there isn't a dodgy one mode, it's you. Is that like when you're playing poker? If you're looking around for the chump, it's probably you.
Yeah.
Look, I know it's not me. You can even ask the children that are buried in my back garden. It's definitely not me. No?
There's so many people watching this that
No.
could really fuck you over.
No? Okay. Can we cut that bit out? Is that possible?
No.
Is that possible?
I'm going to take a note of. I'm going to take a note of when that was.
Panda, I've always been a fan of you. Could you just Ooh! Another goal. Another goal. At Man City, but it has gone the way of the visitors. Everton have gone 2-1 up on Man City. GX with the goal, no assist.
That definitely wasn't expected either.
Fantasy Connection says 40 minutes from the treble game week. Is it confirmed? Well, 1-0 up at the moment. If it goes to 1-1, we're not staying on for extra time and penalties. I'm sorry. Abdul, someone clip that. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. I feel like that Jonah Hill in that GIF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. I forgot Luke's a policeman. Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
That was a nervous laugh. GX intercepts the ball outside the City box and takes a touch before smashing one in the top corner. Keeper didn't even move. Yeah. If I get
Does
in tomorrow morning and there's some Ofsted inspector there.
would people in the chat be able to do me a favour, please?
Oh,
I
don't.
write some
Stop
stuff.
it. Stop it.
Listen, I write some stuff for people called Fan Team Focus on Twitter, and they've got 999 followers. If one person could go and follow them and get them to 1,000, that would be lovely.
Right, I'm going to go and unfollow him then.
Only one. Literally one of you has to do it.
Is that some code? You're saying 999 in the stream after I've just said that comment.
999.
Yeah. Oh, some pre-60-minute subs to... Oh. Savarese has gone off for Samba. Gali has gone off for Ward. Miller has gone off for Greening. Howie off for Haworth. Ravanelli off for Struper. Lescott off for Makoko. And Pires has gone off for Tikhonov.
They've genuinely just lost the follower.
Have they? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. They didn't realise you worked for him. They're like, oh, Luke works for him. Unfollow. Yeah, Joe Finley Bado just went and muted him. Disable. Hello, hello. What's going on here then? Calm Haze. Galeen not so deep. Yeah. Oh, hello. What is going on here then? 5th goal at Ellen Road and it is gone to the visitors. Leeds 3, Arsenal 2. Is the comeback really on? Tikhonov with the goal. Ljungberg with the assist. Mark Dorney said he'd love to follow Fan Team Focus, but his exact words are, fuck you, Irons, you didn't pick me in the Ryder Cup.
Who's that?
Mark Dorney.
Who's that?
FPL Graphics says bastards. Where's Fan Team Focus? Hang on.
They're on 1,005 now. I've smashed it.
Oh, really?
I should get a job in marketing.
Oh, God. Oh, God, I've had people tagging me in a clip. I don't want to look.
Oh, God.
Tikhonov subs on and has an instant impact. Ljungberg, again the provider, splitting the Leeds defence with a perfect through ball, which Tikhonov controls before deftly chipping over Robinson. This one is not over yet. Disable. Haha, no pulling over for me now, mate. I investigate murderers like Mode. I don't investigate murderers.
Do you remember that? Do you remember when we had Luke on the pod last year when we did the ChampMan pod?
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, how's your day been? Like me talking to you, and you were like, oh yeah, just standard day, yada yada yada. We were like, oh, what about you, Luke? And he told us this. He told us like a 5-minute story, and we were like, what the fuck? Which is like, what the fuck sort of life do you lead? He was like, yeah, just a standard day. Saw this and this and this. This bloke had his dick cut off. This bloke had an eye pulled out, and we were like, oh, cool, nice. Yes.
Spurs 1, Middlesbrough 1. Zepeda with the goal. Festa with the assist. You take a -12 this week, you said, or a -8?
-12 last week, -8 this week.
You smashed
my
it
-12 last week. -12 last week was to get Veron in and captain him.
Yeah.
And the -8 this week, I bought in Scowcroft, so not too bad.
Yeah, I brought in Shearer and Alexanderson, so not going too bad either. Not going too bad. I haven't been sent off. Red Arrow says you should mode. It's funny, and it's also not you. Boksic drives a shot at goal from distance, which nicks Festa before Zepeda finishes from a yard out. Boksic believed it would have been his goal and is absolutely fuming, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. He's been subbed off for Whelan.
Oh, have you? I read something on Twitter the other day. I was like, this is the best story that I've never heard. Basically, obviously, Boksic signed for Middlesbrough from, I think he came from Juve, or he'd obviously been at some insane teams in his career. And then all of a sudden was playing along Noel Whelan that they'd signed from Coventry. And apparently, Noel Whelan was so bad when he played with Boksic that Boksic went into the managers or chairman's dressing room or whatever and said, how much money is he on? And how long's his contract? And they were like, oh, this much and for this long. Oh, right, fair enough. Came in on the Monday and apparently put a check on the table and said, that's how much you can give him and you can pay off his contract because I don't want him at the club anymore.
Bloody hell.
If that's true, that's fucking incredible.
Some post 60-minute subs to tell you about. De Boer has gone off for Tugai. McAteer off for Grimandi. Hendry off for Kalou. Alexanderson off for Evans. Van Bronckhorst off for Keown. Delaney has gone off for Heath, and Hunwick has gone off for Nash. I'm assuming I said that wrong, by the way. Hendry off for Kaklul.
Kashlul.
What, like the nut?
He's from Morocco. Good player.
Is he?
Yeah.
So what's that? Clean sheet locked in for me for Delaney. That's what you want.
Oh my God, he's actually from Morocco.
It does look like a Moroccan name, to be fair.
What do you mean it looks like a Moroccan name? What are you on about?
Millwall have equalised against Newcastle. Samba with the goal. Cahill with the assist.
Brilliant. They score now. Alexanderson's gone.
That's the wrong Cahill, surely. Shouldn't it be Tim?
Nah, Gary Cahill, mate.
Yeah. When it came up, I was like, Gary?
They signed him. They signed him. Did you not watch the preview? Did you actually not watch? They signed him from Bradford. Like 17-year-old.
I'm not even. Kashlul, that's how you say it. Apparently, Disables put, have you never heard of Kashlul? No, I haven't. I have not heard of it. Samba's not long on the pitch, but he's already bagged the equaliser. The 18-year-old picks up a pass from Cahill before nutmegging Dabazas and curling one into the top corner. Newcastle look stunned. Have you ever seen that thing online about Man City? A guy that's pretending he's not pretending, he's trying to prove he's not a plastic Man City fan. Have you ever seen that? And he's commenting on someone's thing saying, oh, well, I'm not a plastic fan, and I know that our best ever player is Aguero. And someone's put, well, what about, and he was naming all these old City players. And he was like, well, yeah, obviously them as well. And he said, well, what about Gary Gilbert? He was one of your greatest ever right backs. He said, obviously Gary Gilbert was brilliant. And and the guy was like, we didn't fucking exist, you plastic nonce, or something like that. And he just didn't reply. I thought it was brilliant. FPL Cobbler Irons would be terrible at poker. We have established this. Blackburn have gone 2-0 down at Aston Villa. Dublin with the goal. Boateng with the assist. So you've had Dublin return for you that wasn't expected to. How many others have you had return that weren't expected to?
I think that's it.
That's it.
That weren't expected. Yeah. Yeah. I think Middlesbrough were the better side against Tottenham in the Sims, so paid a kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with that one, definitely.
Everybody's asking why I don't know who Hassan Kaklul is, but I'm assuming they're either taking a mickey or I really should know who this is. But you don't know who he is, do you?
I know a geezer who used to play for Southampton, if that's the same one, but I wouldn't know his face, to be fair.
Right. Get up them stairs. Boateng knocks it down to Dublin from a corner, and the Villa striker smashes it on a half volley past Vesterveld. This game week has turned into a right goal fest. There's only 3 clean sheets left.
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Poster points. Wow, already got a call out from Fan Team Focus. Guessing that was Irons.
Nope, I'm on here. You can see me.
Ryan Samba seems to be getting more minutes and more returns recently. Good signs for it if we keep this save for season 3.
Oh, I see. They said who followed them. So I know which one of you fuckers didn't.
Unless they already followed him, Luke.
Oh, all right. All right, I'll let you off.
Disable says I should know who he is.
Oh, it is the Southampton one. Then, yeah, I do know.
Ooh! Chelsea. Clean sheet wipeout. Watford have equalised against Chelsea. Tessem with the goal. No assist. We will take that. 3 hitters in the mud. Drink it up. Drink it up in the mud. John Shanley's got 1 clean sheet, 1 assist, and 1 goal.
Nice. This is like Isaac all over again, but for a bloke that played 20 years ago.
Yeah. Massively against the run of play, but the all count. Tommy Smith powers a header at goal from a Watford corner, and Kudachini can only parry it into the path of Tessem, who finishes with ease. This isn't going as planned for Chelsea.
I don't think I've got any clean sheets left. No, I don't.
I've just got Delaney.
I got nothing. Nice.
Oh, Chris Blinko. Ouch. Triple clean sheet wipeout. Ouch. Tessem a hero.
Wait,
absolute hero.
Villa and Leicester.
Yeah. Shane McCarthy took a -12 for Gallas, Ardley, Eady and Phillips.
Yeah, that's not the one.
Near Shakhtar says, I think someone triple captained. What's his name? Oh, dear me. Come on. Come on. Bolton have gone 2-1 up on Ipswich. Pedersen with the goal. Gardner with the assist. Fuck off.
It's not the one you own anyway. It's not Henrik Pedersen, the one you know about. That's Harry Pedersen because it's spelt with an O. So it can't be Henrik.
Ugh.
Did you just sell him? Like you sold him this week?
Yeah.
That's fucked. That's so. What were your moves?
Pedersen and Zenden to Shearer and Alexanderson.
Yeah. So you've made logical choices.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Wally plays it down the wing for Gardner, who spots Pedersen in space at the back post and flights his cross perfectly for the Bolton striker. Pedersen controls with his chest before smashing past Brannigan. It's just it's one of those weeks where if I hadn't have touched my team, I'd be doing better.
Yeah. Yeah, but you've seen how many shots fucking Shearer's had.
Yeah.
Because that was the point. Because that's what Craig said on his pod this week. He said that you should get Shearer because he has the most shots, which is proven to be the case. So
wasn't it something like I thought I heard Phillips was most likely to return, but Shearer was most likely to either get a hat trick or blank. Is that right?
Yeah, from what I saw I think Craig put together a free hit draft, and I think he said Phillips most goals, Janssen most returns, goals and assists, Shearer most shots. So, thank fuck, Rio's not on pens.
As you can tell, Leeds have scored a penalty. Bakker puts them back 4-2 in front. Smith with the goal. Bakker puts them backer in front. Daryl, my first return outside Super Kev. God, if I still had Pedersen, I'd be doing all right. Oh, don't think about it, Andy. Don't think about it. Stupid game. Stupid game.
Forget this game is shit.
Stupid game. Stupid game. Graham S. Doherty and Nuno reunion could be decent. Yeah, Luke's been talking about that quite a lot. I don't think it would be maybe quite that simple, but
it would. You're wrong.
Yeah.
I just give me my hope. It's the fact Doherty and Reguilon are 5 mil. Could you imagine?
Reguilon's the one I'd be excited. I'd be all over Reguilon. That's lovely. Smith gets cynically shoved in the box by Henry and lands heavily on Kuhl's foot. The Australian is injured and has to be replaced by Eric Bakker, whose first touch is to slot home the resulting penalty. This action is never-ending.
Yeah, there's a lot of players.
That does not mean Rio's not on pens, by the way.
True. But there's a lot of players that could become options if Nuno goes to Spurs. All of a sudden, Reguilon, Son at 10 mil in midfield would probably play up front because it'd be a 3-5-2. And maybe Dele Alli at 6.5 million would play in behind them both.
I can't tell you the amount of times I've started with Dele Alli in my FPL team.
But it's 6.5 million for Dele. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, Man City are getting a right trounce in. 3 goals now scored by Everton after 75 minutes. Cerritos with the goal, Kevin Campbell with the assist. Should we not all be owning Cerritos and Campbell right now?
Yeah, probably. This is annoyingly, that was the, where I said I took a -12 and I was going to take a -16 last week.
Yeah.
The extra -4 would have been Dublin to Campbell. And last week, Dublin got 2, and I think Campbell got 11 or 12 or something like that. And obviously this week, Campbell's doing very well as well. So, that would have been nice. And that was off the back of, I think Luke bigged him up on the preview, said he liked Campbell. Yeah. They had a very nice run.
FPL Boyo's in the chat. Evening, Boyo. He's saying, sorry I'm late, guys. I was waiting for my dad to pick me up. 35 years and I'm still waiting. These two really do love playing together. The duo play a neat 1-2 at the edge of the City box before Ceratoff deftly knocks it past Nash. Let's take a break. No, there's been another goal. We're joking about Rio on pens. Disable's in the chat going, where's this Rio on pens lark from? He's never even been close to taking penalties.
It genuinely said it in the comms earlier.
It did, to be fair. It did.
I promise you, it said it on the comms.
The comms know the game better than Luke does.
I'm gonna go find the com. Don't blame me, blame the com. Where is it? It's when they went 2 up. Here you go. Another Rio Ferdinand free kick, another Leeds goal. This time Alan Smith, the grateful benefactor. Who needs Ian Hart? Give free kick and penalty duties to Rio.
Done.
What more does that mean?
Oh, Middlesbrough have gone 2-1 up on Spurs. Cool, that's a bit of a turnaround, isn't it? The postman with the goal, no assist.
Been a good week, isn't it? Lots of goals.
Yeah, loads of goals. Eric Onstad contemplated who to sell out of Yule and Campbell this game week. Chose the wrong one. Oh dear.
Wait, Yule and Campbell?
Well, I don't understand why there's... I would have kept Campbell out of those two, surely. Yule away to Sunderland.
Yeah, what?
So really, the only game not quite going to plan is Blackburn, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. Yeah,
This game week is off its fucking. This game week is off its fucking head. Rickard aims a low cross in the penalty area, which Fester connects with well, but his shot smashes off Tota and straight into the path of Alan Johnston. The postman doesn't miss those. I suppose Chelsea drawing at Ipswich, drawing at Watford.
yeah. But obviously, they are playing their reserves, and it's the same for Blackburn. I don't know. Obviously, people put sims together. But were they playing the 4-3-1-2 with a load of dodgy players like Lucas Neal at centre mid, O'Brien at cam sort of thing? Obviously, that plays a part, doesn't it? So, yeah, they scored 2.5 goals on average in Sims, but actually, maybe with this exact lineup, it might have only been 1.5 goals, for example, sort of thing. So, yeah, it's the Sims can't always be 100% reliable because you can never get this exact sim, can you? And there's the goal.
There's the goal. Blackburn do have a goal against Aston Villa. Bent with the goal. Janssen with the assist after 79 minutes. Can they complete the comeback?
And then your mate Craig got it spot on. He said Matt Janssen was likely to get an assist.
Graham S. I could really use a wish right now. B.O.B. late goal. Yeah, I like that because I get the reference. B.O.B. and Amy Williams, I think it is. I could really use a wish right now.
What was the song?
Love Paramore.
Oh, what was the bloody song called though?
Aeroplanes.
Yes, that's the one.
Did you hear the version with Eminem?
No.
That's good. You want to look that up? It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah. Janssen spots Bent unmarked and flicks a cross in for a strike partner to nod home. Any chance of breaking the action, please? I'm bursting for a piss here. Yeah, pep talk. Loads of goals this week, but not scored by my players. You know what? I agree. There's loads of bloody goals, but I haven't got many in my team.
Yeah, it's a difficult week, wasn't it? I think all the players that we own that looked like they had nice games all of a sudden got fucked over. None of them. Like you had Arca, didn't you?
Yeah.
So all of Arca, you're probably thinking you might get a goal, might get an assist, and that one gets taken away.
Speaking of Paramore song was my first dance song on in my wedding.
Really? Oh, Only Exception?
No. Still Into You?
Oh my God, that's a bit upbeat.
No, they did a... Chelsea have gone 2-1 up on Watford. Knight with the goal, Gronkyart with the assist. No, they did a acoustic version.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Because it's me and my wife's song. We love that song, and we listened to it loads, and we were like, dating and all that kind of stuff. And they did an acoustic version that went into a bit rocky at the end. So we were dancing, and everybody joined in when it got rocky. It was really good, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Daniel Curtis loves Paramore. Do you know, I just love her voice. I think she's got a great voice. Really like Paramore. It's very emo-y, isn't it? To like them. I was quite emo-y with all my music.
Yeah, they were not my type of music.
Like I said, Lost Prophets, Paramore, All American Rejects. I used to love all that kind of stuff. Disco. Pardon?
Panic at the Disco were
Fall Out Boy. Loved Fall Out Boy. Chelsea retake the lead, and it's Gronkyar again, the supplier, this time teeing up young Leon Knight to finish in style. 10 minutes to go in the games, and the action doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. My Chemical Romance. Used to love those as well.
Yeah, see, that was not me. As I say, from the get-go, I was a Take That and Robbie Williams.
Jimmy Worrell.
I grew up with a single mother, so I just grew up on her music. So a lot of Take That and ABBA and Queen. I love it. I still listen to it now.
I bet Mamma Mia is like your favourite film, isn't it?
No, because they ruined ABBA songs. It was shit.
As Phillips, what's the lead vocalist of Paramore's name then? I said it already, isn't it? Amy Williams.
Apparently not.
Um, Berkovic has gone off tonight. Haley Williams, not Amy
Oh,
Williams.
fucking hell.
Berkovic has scored. Armstrong with the assist. Ipswich 2, Bolton 2. Haley Williams, not Amy. Who's Amy Williams? Oh, she's the Skeleton Bob woman, isn't she?
Yeah,
That's Amy
she
Williams,
is.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clean sheet wipeout is going to see My Chemical Romance. Shame it's been postponed until 2022. Graham S. Jimmy Eat World was my first gig. God, that Jimmy Eat World album. I can't remember what the bloody. Is it like chess pieces on the front? I can't remember what it is now. God, I listened to that a lot. The Middle, that was a great song.
Oh, how did that go?
The Middle.
I forgot that song. Yeah.
Um, oh, I can't get the tune in my head now.
The
Someone will
Middle.
do it in the chat. If they do the lyrics in the chat, I'll sing it. Armstrong repays the favour from the first goal, setting up Berkovic to bag the equaliser. There are too many goals I can't keep up. The beers aren't helping.
I got it. It's the It Just Takes Some Time.
There you
Go.
Bleed American. Well done, Graham S. That's what it was called. It just takes some time. Yeah, good song that was.
I remember that was on Guitar Hero. I used to love playing Guitar Hero on the PlayStation.
There was another song on there as well about American football. The quarterback taking the snap and it all kinds of time, whatever it was called. That's a great song. That was on like
fuming about Berkovic, man. I went for Alexanderson because he had a bloody double game week, and his double game week's dog shit anyway.
Yeah, that's literally why I got Alexanderson in. Oh, talking of Millwall, they have gone 2-1 up on Newcastle. Evans with the goal. Gary Cahill again with the assist. He's loving life. Gary Cahill, what a debut.
That's hilarious.
As soon as you said middle, I was thinking of that bloody in me in the middle. Do, 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 that song. And I couldn't get that one out of my head. Oh, Daniel Curtis bowling for soup. God, bowling for soup, bloody hell.
See, everyone's far cooler than I am. I wouldn't have been friends with any of these people.
Fantasy Connect son grew up on Stacey's mum. Bet you wish you did. Who was that? Fountains of Wayne, that was. Ronald Ignine needs some music on the stream. One of the best ones in season 1 is when James dropped God is a DJ when I sent him a DM link. Eiffel swings a cross in from the right. Cahill cushions his header into the path of substitute Evans, who calmly slots it past Gibbon. A well-worked goal, that one. Can Millwall hold on? Gaffer, what are these songs? What is this?
Oh, bless him. I think he's only about 20, like 19, 20.
Oh, right.
He would not know any of these songs.
Oh, Adam Brown. Basically, American Pie film soundtracks were awesome. Alien Ant Farm. Remember that one as well. Smooth Criminal they did, didn't they? Redid it. Harold Osbo. I still love your singing voice mode. Thank you.
We need to do a duet at some point. Need to find a karaoke bar.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
I don't know what song. Oh, there you go.
Yes! Shearer! Millwall 2, Newcastle 2. Shearer with the goal. Madison with the assist.
Yeah, I don't know what song we'd sing then. If your music taste is so different to mine, need to find something in the middle, something that was a bit emo poppy.
I think we can think of something. Jack Bone says Mo grew up on Luke's mum. Luke's mum has got it going on. She's all I want, and I waited for so long. Lukey, can't you see? You're just not the boy for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm inside Lukey's mum. Pedro Cucaracha. Nice surname. How would you rate Finland in the Euros from a scale of 10 to 10?
Shit.
Um, Millwall couldn't hang on, and neither could I. I'll piss myself. At least Alan Shearer has finally bagged a goal at the fifth attempt, getting on the end of a Maddison cross and bagging what could be a crucial goal for Newcastle. Got a goal from all of my strikers now. Lovely stuff. Billy Hadaway, non-free hit, definitely in the mud. Yeah, free hitters picked a good week. To be fair, though, I feel like the last 3 weeks have all been good weeks to free hit. Graham S, All-American Rejects, peak emo. Oh God, who else I used to listen to? Goo Goo Dolls, they were quite good. Used to listen to Goo Goo Dolls a lot. And
Oh yeah,
Iris was obviously. Oh, that's what we could sing.
Ira.
Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. Um,
Yeah.
Dashboard Confessional, says Andrew Chaplin. Bloody hell. God, some of these bands I used to listen. I tell you who I did used to love.
All right.
Kelly Clarkson. Used to love Kelly Clarkson. Uh
Not a fan.
oh. Uh oh. Everyone take a deep breath. I've never seen a week like this. Didn't even have time to mention Fatty Dinser going off injured. We still have 2 goals left in this thriller of a game week. One of them is in the Premier League. The other is at Old Trafford.
I reckon it'll be Man U. I'm going to go Kevin Phillips and Ruud van Nistelrooy. Play the odds.
I'm going to go Bayern then, just to go against what you said. Andy Martin's in the chat. Evening, Andy. Andy, how did you get on with your Elite Syrian thing today? We were talking about it for fan team because they're doing it now. And yeah, Man United have gone 2-0 up. Triple game week alert. Emerson seals the deal, getting on the end of a Sylvester cross, and United are through to the semi-finals. Treble game week confirmed. Boom.
Needed that.
Oh, Joe Jenkins, Evanescence. God, I loved Evanescence. Isn't she called Amy? Amy Lee, she's called. Oh. Joe Jenkins, my guilty pleasure was Fight Star. Wasn't that Charlie from Busted? Wasn't that Fight Star?
Oh, fucking hell, awful. Jesus Christ.
Who was the other one? The dude from Blink did a band, and one of their songs was called The Adventure. Something in Airwaves? Angels and Airwaves or something like that they were called. Kevin Phillips scores his second goal for Sunderland against Charlton in the 91st minute. Grant McCann with the assist. No, Gavin McCann even. Not Grant.
Yes. C.
Ronarid 9, thoughts on away goals being ditched in Europe? I hate it. I don't.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it as well. I'm shocked they haven't done it ages ago, to be honest.
It's shit, innit?
Oh, Fantasy Connection, 30 Seconds to Mars. Saw them in Bournemouth. They were awesome. Love 30 Seconds to Mars.
My mate at school used to think that away goals literally counted for 2 goals. So he thought if you drew 0-0 in the first leg and then the second leg was 3-2, the away team would go through because technically it's 4-3.
Oh, I love that. Never in doubt, was it? Phillips bags his second and Sunderland third of the day, and in the process relegates Charlton. King Kev.
Oh.
Fantasy next to Nickelback. I bloody love Nickelback as well. Don't care what anybody says. I also love Maroon 5, so...
Oh, we could sing that.
Yeah?
What song could we sing?
And she will be loved.
Nah. I'd say more sexy.
Abdul, Mo, don't forget to play Gaffer this year. What about Harder to Breathe?
I'll think about it.
No, 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Actually, that's made me think that I need to go and listen to some of their songs again. Or FPL Graphics is the only one who doesn't own Kevin Phillips. And that's full time. That's an absolute stormer of a game week. Are we happy? Do you know what? What a week. Jesus Christ. Only one clean sheet, and that's Leicester. And Man United obviously confirming a triple game week. How many goals we actually got, Luke?
3, 6, 10, 16, 21, 25, 29, 30. Oh, they've gone. Oh, bloody hell. 29, 33, 36, 36 in the Prem in 9 games. So 4 goals on average every game.
Harold Osbo says, Gavin de Graw, I don't want to be. I'm pretty sure. Wasn't that One Tree Hill's opening song? I don't want to be anything other than... That one.
Oh, yeah.
John Shanley, my idea of hell, having to listen to Mode's playlist. I've got a very eclectic music list, though, so it's not just that.
Wait, who said that?
John Shanley.
Would he prefer yours or mine?
Yeah. FPL Jordan Mode. I used to work for First Direct, who sponsor Leeds Arena. Got free tickets to go see Nickelback in the VIP box. Lovely stuff. Luke, go on then, mate. Talk us through those full-time scores.
Blackburn 1, Villa 2, Chelsea 2, Watford 1, Ipswich 2, Bolton 2, Leeds 4, Arsenal 2, Leicester 5, Derby 0, City 1, Everton 3, Millwall 2, Newcastle 2, Sunderland 3, Charlton 1, Spurs 1, Middlesbrough 2. Looks like we had 36 goals in the Prem and then 2 in the Champions League as well.
Just very quickly, for everybody in the chat before you all start going, can we give Panda a massive clap, please? Because honestly... Like I know we gave him shit at the beginning, but we were always going to give him shit anyway. But literally, it is not bloody easy doing that job, and he's come in and done a hell of a game week with a lot of stuff going on, and it's worked pretty seamlessly. So just give him a massive clap in the chat, please. Blackburn 1, Aston Villa 2. Villa on top here, and only Vesterveld prevented a bigger victory for the visitors. Villa move up to 9th.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that with poor Panda. Bloody hell, what a week.
Yeah,
what a week this one. Fuck me. Probably one of the most goals we've ever had. 2 save points for Vesterveld, 1 for Schmeichel, 3 bonus for Dublin, 2 for Vesterveld, Janssen, Taylor, Alpai, Hadji, Boateng and Angel.
Yeah, loads of pandas in the chat. There you go, Panda. I'll just message him back. He messaged me just a minute ago saying, could you get everybody to give me a clap in the chat? So there you go, Panda. Chelsea 2, Watford 1. Chelsea field the reserves and are almost made to pay, but young Leon Knight seals the 3 points late on.
No save points. 3 bonus for Gronkia, 2 for Knight, 1 for Gallas, Russell, Johnson, Tesson and Ward.
Not sure what I'm going to be on this week. Panda, could you put up our teams, please, mate? You've smashed it because of Scowcroft, I think, haven't you? That's really helped you. Zepeda goal as well. Phillips obviously doing all right. Dublin goal. No clean sheet.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be around where I want to be. Probably not. Maybe a little red, little green. Nothing major.
I had Henri goal, Shearer goal, Phillips brace as captain, and then Gardner assist and Delaney clean sheet. That's about it. Ipswich 2, Bolton 2. Who started the wrong keeper then? Honours even at Portman Road. A fair result in the end.
Yeah, I started the wrong keeper. Save point for Jaskalainen, 3 bonus for Armstrong, 2 bonus for Tariko, Craney, Haridason, Redknapp, Berkovic, Jaskalainen, Shimika, and Pedersen. The Berkovic one hurts because I don't think anyone was thinking about getting fucking Berkovic in. So that's a 12-pointer for him. Rather than a 2-pointer for Alexander. So that one's frustrating. But, you know, I got Scowcroft in with the other -4, so I'm not going to get every -4 bang on.
What did Berkovic get? 2 assists?
Goal and assist, I think.
Goal and assist. Leeds
Yeah.
4, Arsenal 2. Utter dominance from Leeds, but Arsenal almost got back into this one. Leeds within touching distance of the title.
Wow. 2 save points for Maniga, 3 bonus for Ljungberg, 2 for Kelly, 1 for Ferdinand, Woodgate, Kuehl, Keane, Smith, Bakker, Henry, and Tikhonov.
I'll take a 7-pointer from Henry away to Leeds. Jack Brockenshire. Is there anything for Gardner? Did I miss him? No, Gardner got the assist but didn't get any bonus.
Some bloke in the chat that I've never heard of before, and he's asking if this is soccer and we should put Jaskalainen on the pitch and get Hippier, Forsell, and Litmanen in.
Leicester 5, Derby 0. This could have been 10, but Leicester decided to take it easy on Derby in the second half. Do you know, I forgot they were bloody playing in the second half.
Yeah, that's when you just said, oh, you've done well with Scowcroft. I was like, oh, shit, yeah, I did. About an hour ago. 3 bonus for Akinbaye, 2 for Sinclair, Wise, Savage, and Scowcroft. I missed save points, didn't I? 1 each for both the keepers.
Peter Carter says, are you guys doing 270 minutes straight for the triple game week?
Yeah.
No.
We're doing a charity stream.
Oh. A charity, and the charity is us?
We're doing a charity stream, and it's going to underprivileged young men.
No, it's not. It's not. It's going to PFD research.
Oh, it's a very important charity.
It is.
Very
Partial
important
face
people.
droopiness. The Kevin Campbell and Ronald Seratos show. A fairly even game, but Everton come away with the 3 points.
Save point for Eleutheropoulos, 3 bonus for Seratos, 2 for Wanchop, 1 for McQuelkin, Tiato, Eleutheropoulos, Unsworth, Stubbs, and Campbell.
Gaffer, this season has gone very quickly. It really, yeah, in some ways it doesn't seem like it was game week 1, but when you think about the fact that we've gone through Christmas on the stream, Christmas in real life, Easter, gone through those drinking, like, actually there's been a lot that we've done. Genuinely.
Yeah, no, this has gone on for a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. We need it to stop.
Billy Hadaway, shocker with 2 returns, regret not free hitting. Go big or go home. I'm going home. Millwall 2, Newcastle 2. Late goals for both sides, but the game ends in a draw. Newcastle just 3 points off the bottom. Can I just say quickly before you read it out, Gary Cahill's been robbed of 3 bonus points here.
Yes.
What more can he do?
1 save point for Gibbon. 3 bonus for Tim Cahill, I didn't even know he was playing.
Disgusting.
2 for Livermore, 1 for Dolan, Bircham, Samba, Quinn, Hughes, Madison, Shearer, and Ola Ai.
Pedro Cucaracha's having a lovely time in the chat.
Is he? Bless him.
Just chatting with himself.
I'm trying to see when the Game Week 1 video went live. I don't know if you could see that. I've opened the thing up, but I don't think it's got a time on it.
Sunderland 3, Charlton 1. A brace from King Kev seals the victory for Sunderland, with Charlton officially relegated.
Save point for Sullivan, save point for Kylie, 3 bonus for Phillips, 2 for Medina, 1 for Haas, Varga, Easam, McCann, Libra, Bartlett, and Dinser. Yeah, that was we streamed Game Week 1 7 months ago.
Oh, God. 7 months ago?
It's because obviously we only done 1 game week per week, haven't we?
Jesus.
I think we had 1 week where we did 2 during an international break, and that was it. Whereas obviously season 1 it was 2 every week. So I think we might have even had 3 in 1 week once. So obviously, it only took them about 4 months.
7 months. I can't believe it's been 7 months.
Yeah.
I need to watch Backstream 1 and see how much younger we look. A gift for Zepeda owners today. An absolute gift. Borough remain on the tail of Leeds. Can they close the gap?
Save point for Totta, 3 bonus for Zepeda, 2 bonus for Perry, Selakovic, and Johnston.
David H. Cheers, boys. Loved it as always. Thank you very much. Cheers for coming. See you next week. Gaffer, Pedro should take over the stream. I think Pedro is trying to take over the stream.
Is he still talking?
Yeah, I think so. FPL Tips is in the chat. Evening, boys. Just joined to see your lovely faces. Hello, Harry. Give him a wave. Give him a wave, Luke.
Hello,
Harry. Team of the week, Luke. Talk us through the team of the week, and then we will leave these lovely people for another week.
Flowers, Ferdinand, Taggart, Sinclair, Cahill, Gronkiar, Berkovic, Scowcroft, Phillips, Cerritos, and Akinbaye.
Lovely stuff. Right. Hopefully, the next time we'll be talking to you, England will be in a quarter-final of the Euros. It's coming home, lads. Luke, thank you very much for joining me again, mate. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Very much so, mate.
And Panda, I'll say it one more time. That's the last time I'll big you up ever. Well done, mate. Did a cracking job. For everybody in the chat and for everybody that's joined us, thank you very much. Have a great week. Have a great week.